Hello and welcome back. We're now casting Game 2 from the game between Link and VPL Valryn. We're playing on MLG Test Bug, with Link spawning in the bottom position as the green Terran and VPL Valryn spawning as the blue Protoss pieces up on the right. And Test Bug is actually a map that I've only played on I think one time. I've seen it in a few professional tournaments, so I don't know a whole lot about it. And I'm kind of interested to see the type of strategies we're going to get out of these players on it. Last game I thought was just a really, not epic, but a really good game actually. I thought Valryn did a great job coming back from that early damage he took from the double marine drop from Link. And so I'm really eager to see how he does in this game. This is again a cold cast, and then right after that we're going to be casting the Grand Finals games between me and the winner of this series. And that will be a different type of cast because I obviously know what's going to happen in those games since I played in them. It's like Link scouting after the depot and throwing down a barracks. There we go. And he's going to scout in the wrong direction first. Looks like Valryn will probably be scouting in the same direction. Maybe. Yep, so both of them scouting in the wrong direction. Not a whole lot of information they're going to get out of that. Valryn with the gateway going down. Still just a little late on that geyser, a little early on that pylon actually. You can go ahead and get that geyser right after the gateway and still get that pylon down at 16, and you'll be able to constantly produce workers and still get a zealot out of your gateway and get the Psycore down just on time. So you wind up in the same spot, but I think you get there just a little crisper waiting till 16 for the pylon and getting the geyser down on 14. Most normal build in the world from Terran, just getting that 15 orbital command and the marine started. And just one geyser down so far, so nothing crazy coming out. Valryn getting a zealot a lot earlier this time, so definitely good. Valryn was I believe a low diamond player. He stopped playing for several months. So when you see a person who hasn't played in a long time, you kind of get that sense where they know what they're supposed to be doing, but they're just a little bit sloppier in the execution after a month or two of not playing. 2 gateways down. Another guys are going down for the Terran, so going to get a lot of gas. Possibly a 1-1-1 build coming, that gas, for the siege tanks and the Banshees and the Raven. Or maybe just some sort of mech opener. But there is the factory going down with only 1 barracks. If a reactor goes on that barracks, then I would definitely assume that this is a 1-1-1 build coming out. Still just the gateway for Valryn. No second gas yet. I'm kind of curious. I might go back and check and see if getting the geyser that late actually delays warp gate at all. It might not delay warp gate, but a lot of times if you get the gas on 14, you can start a stalker and warp gate at the same time and chrono both of them. So getting the gas that late, you might only be able to do one the warp gate or the stalker. So either way, these units could be poking out on the map a little bit actually. Stalker and Zealot are pretty safe against just Marines. There is the reactor in the tech lab, so this is going to be a 1-1-1 build, which Protoss have been having a lot of trouble holding the 1-1-1. I actually have no idea how you hold it. I mean, I've seen it done, but I have a lot of trouble with it myself, and it does look like a 4 warp gate going down. Still that 1 gas. 26 workers though, so not an aggressive 4 warp gate, not a Korean style at all. No probes have been cut at all from Valryn's build. So he's going to have a lot of gateway units, which might be able to handle this. I know the attempt I made at holding off the 1-1-1, I tried to meet him in the center of the map. One thing I saw the pros do is a lot of flanking, like you might take one of your immortals and a few zealots and hide them over here, and then when they siege up, charge in from both angles at once. I've seen that work pretty well, but it's definitely a tough build to hold on to. Siege tanks coming down. A lot of Marines going to be coming out of there. Protoss is ahead in the food though right now, but he is going to get supply blocked. Nope, that pylon's going to come in just in time. Going back to the production tab. So I guess depending on the timing, it's like Protoss is thinking about expanding. Maybe putting a proxy up, obviously. Yeah, just putting a proxy up. Not going to expand just yet. So this might actually be good for him. We'll have to see. Well, those warp gates done with cooldown, so... Ooh, attacking right into the bunker. No Guardian shields going down. That would actually really help against these Marine Force. With just these Zealots and the repair, that is going to not do the damage it needs to. There goes the Guardian shield. A little late on that. And he does pull back, which is good, but that decimated the army of Valryn. So let's... Look, now we have 9 Marines, a tank, and a Banshee. He should know what's coming because of the bunker on the front, and I believe he has vision. Trying to expand now. Does have vision, probably assumes this is a factory, sees the starport. So it's going to remain to be seen if he can actually stop this. I do like keeping the units out in the front because his best bet at stopping it is before it gets into position in front of the natural. Needs just a little bit of time for this to kick in and he can start getting 6 gateway production and really pumping out the units to stop this attack. But losing that early army could really hurt him, especially because he didn't do a whole lot of damage to Link in that attack. Has not gotten siege mode. I don't think... Well, sometimes I've seen him get siege mode and sometimes I've seen him not get siege mode for the 1-1-1, so I think it depends on how close the position is and how quickly you want to make that attack. Banshee's even queued up. Supply blocked, though, at 59. Just getting on supply block now. A lot of Marines coming out. While Valryn's... No, he's pulled back. Okay. Oh, there was a... I completely missed some Banshee harass. Well, sorry about that, guys. Let's take a look at... Control R. Sorry, still learning the hotkeys. Looks like it didn't kill that many workers, so... But he did get the Banshee out alive, and that's nice. Does see this proxy pylon. Going to take that out. Should actually have an SCV repairing this Banshee before he gets in, because it's setting on only 7 hit points. And that should alert Valryn that the attack might be coming, and he wisely begins to get his units placed down in the front. Back to the production tab, sorry about that. Siege mode is coming down, another tank and Banshee. So let's see if Valryn's going to go for Blink or Zergling Zealot leg speed. This is going to be tough to hold off, though, with the forces he's got. Tank's not sieging up. And siege mode not even done, the tanks can't siege up. They actually have a higher DPS when they're unsieged, but that's still a huge force for Valryn to try to fight off with just these little gateway units. And there the siege goes down. And I think this natural is doomed. It will remain to be seen if... It's like Valryn says a misclick fail. I didn't quite catch which misclick it was, but he might have been walk moving when he moved into the army instead of attack moving. And looks like Link is going to be able to clean up on that. Valryn doing one last ditch effort. You know, when it's your last game in a tournament, there's no reason not to spend at least a little time hoping your opponent makes some sort of devastating error. But he's going to have to be forced to GG out, and Link will advance to the Grand Finals. So congratulations to Link, and well played for the tournament to Valryn, and I'll see you guys in the Grand Finals. Thank you for listening.